I have not really had the pleasure to speak or talk to this year, my name is Miss Young. This is my 19th year teaching music in Hamilton City Schools. And it's hard to believe that because I'm from Northern Ohio, and I was going to go back to Northern Ohio after probably 2 years. That was my goal. And I can't think now to teach music anywhere else. This is an amazing group of students. And I know that you all, at the beginning of this year, when you're like, oh, it's 4th grade recorders. And I know I got a lot of parents going, you're really going to send those home, right? Yes, I did. I'm sorry. But these kids work hard. This is their first real, true, full instrumental music experience. And what you're going to see tonight, I don't really call this a concert. I call this our progression of skills. And it's a demonstration of skills. And some of you witnessed more demonstrations of skills at home than others. And that's okay. Because the recorder is not easy. It's actually one of the most difficult things. But by doing this, we're already going to start fine-tuning other fine motor skills. And we're going to change some of their thinking as they're doing this. So they started the year off with me in boot camp. And I said, that's right, you're all enlisted into recorder boot camp. And they go, huh? And I said, we're going to work on grown-up names. You've done rhythms with tas and you've done rhythms with TTs. Now we're going to change it to quarter note and eighth note. These are the big kid words. When they heard those were college words, oh, they were on board with that. Then they had to learn how to read this code. They had to learn how to read the treble clef staff. Who can give me a way of how we learn to read the treble clef staff? Give me a sentence of the lines. How do we do it? Elodie, give me a sentence.
Face.
Oh, what's that? Is that the lines or the spaces?
Spaces.
Okay, the spaces spell the word face. Give me a line. Give me some lines. Maddie, give me some lines.
Every good boy does fine.
Every good boy does fine. I let them get a little bit more creative though. Who has a more original sentence? Every good boy does fine. I'm sure a lot of us have used that one in our years, right? Who's got a more original? Ben, you got one?
Every good boy deserves football.
Every good boy deserves football. Jump on up, Ben. Just jump up, Ben. You're good. Every good boy deserves football. Who has another one for me? Who's got another one? Laurel, give me another one.
Every good burger deserves fries.
Every good burger. There we go. Let's see. One more. Aiden, you think? Only if you promise I'm going to meet your mom after the concert. Okay.
Every good boy deserves Fortnite.
Yes, that was a popular one. So with that, then they learned the spaces for face, and then they had to pass their recorder note quiz. All right, here we go. You ready? Who's going to give me it? You got to yell it really loud. 4 rows, yell to me.
D.
D, excellent. Give me another one. Logan. C, perfect. And they are correct so far. Whoa, tricky one. Jackson. Close. Real close. Look at it closer. Kate? It's low D. Remember the C's got the line through it. That's all right. Jackson, give me this one. There's our low C. All right. So with that being said, we're now ready to get our recorders out once they graduated boot camp. And they had to learn to play the very first note on the recorder. Who can tell me the note that is up behind us? And that is why you're sitting this way. Their music's right back there tonight. That's why. So that being said, if you're right here in the middle, would you mind sliding to that side? Nothing personal, they get distracted easily. All right, who can tell me the name of that note and how to play? You gotta tell me both. Ooh, Janessa, you got it?
It's a B, and you take your left pointer finger and put it on the first hole, and your left thumb and put it on the back hole, and then your right thumb on the fuzzy blizzard.
Give her a round of applause. That was exactly what you needed to do. That being said, my turn first in here. Excellent job. Go ahead and flip to our next page. Excellent. So now we're ready to put our reading skills. Recorders around our necks. We're going to clap and read this for everybody. Ready? Here you go. It's had practiced this week. However, they did this with every new piece of music because it kept the reading skills in their heads. Now, they also had to learn to sing it. Yes, you had to sing it as well as play it, because if they can sing it, they can hear their part. Sing it for me. Finger and sing. Here we go. And play it. Ready, here you go. Gotta get a new note. Those songs are great with one note. They master them very quickly. We gotta get more notes. All right, who's got this one for me? Ooh. All right, Cyrus.
It's an egg.
How do you play an egg?
You put your bottom left thumb on the bottom hole. Then you put your top left index finger on the first hole, and then you put your not so nice left finger on the other hole.
That's okay. If you ask them, a lot of times the index finger is the nose-picking finger too. They remember it though. And if you notice they're being specific, it's the left hand on top. The reason we do left hand on top because a lot of them are like, I'm right-handed. That's awesome. I'm glad you're right-handed, so am I. Left hand on top gets them ready for clarinet, gets them ready for saxophone, and gets them ready if they decide to play the flute. So they're already used to using that left hand on top. All right, finger and sing. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Teachers are also getting a crash course in electronics today. All righty, and now we're ready to play our next one. Are you ready to clap and sing it, please? Clap and read it for me. Demonstrate that once more. Ready, here you go. It goes. Quarter, 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 half note, quarter, 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 full note. Excellent job. Now that we've got two notes, we're ready to go. Are you ready? Play this one. Here we go. Really hard. They're going to play their very first piece of true sheet music. Yep, gotta slide it. This is B.A. Cowboy. Now, if you take a look at it, not only do they have those B's and the A's, they also had to learn what a bar counting was. So what's the 4 mean to do? It's in 4 times, so we have to count to what, Ben?
4 times.
Every time they see a 4 over a big old bar, they have to count to 4 times. That means they have to count 4 measures of music before they're allowed to play. And then they have to count another 4 measures of music before they're allowed to play. And with that, their first huge, it's an A-B-P, hence the name B-A Cowboy.